How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. It is the calm before the storm, and I mean that in a very literal way. We've got back-to-back tier 5 storms. It's been rough, dude. I was wanting to do some of the missions today just as a break from the building, but dude, with all the storms, it is much safer indoors. So what we're doing, kind of continuing with our build. If you haven't seen the previous videos, we got our base it's coming along. It's so much left to do, but all this is transformed. That'll be our kitchen. This will be our living area, fully built with a nice fireplace. We're going to have some couches, a little bit of shelves, some furniture, decorations, and trophies. It's going to be nice, dude. But before we can do this, we got to work on that. So as you can see, I moved some of our storage into there, a couple pieces of equipment, kind of trying to clear some of this out and see how much space we have and what we need. So the goal for today, the main goal, is to make the first part of the tier 5 stuff, which I'm super excited to jump into. But that'll be the workbench. I think it's called a manufacturer or manufacturing terminal, something like that. We'll see how big it is and then try to see where we want to place it. I'm thinking maybe set it up on this wall over here if it'll fit. And then that way we can do some glass on the sides, floor to ceiling windows, and then maybe some over there and some over here. Try to brighten the place up some. Want to do some solar panels, even if we just get one out. Now the goal is to have 6 of these solar panels, 3 on each side, and that'll allow us to have plenty of power, I think, for all of our stuff. Now, if we could get just like one set up, we'll put it like right here, and then try to pipe in the main part of the power to go underneath the base. And that way, off camera, I can just daisy chain the other ones together. So we'll kind of see how that works out. Those are 6,000, I think, on the power for each one. Right now, we got 2 of the wind turbines. And those are like 1,750 each, I think. So it's a huge difference. They're kind of going crazy now with the storm. About to break. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Wait. Stop. We need some of these. I totally forgot to finish closing up underneath the base, dude. Close the door. I got batteries under here. I don't want them to break. Tell you what, while we're under here, I will show you about the power. All right. You guys good? They're fine, man. They're fine. So, totally redid all of the wiring under here. And what we have, that runs to the wind turbines, which are temporary. So that'll be gone here soon. We got power. We got water. They run all the way down here, down the middle. And then a small little grid on the sides here. Now, normally what I do is, on the foundations, it's kind of nice with the concrete, and now the limestone as well. What you do is if you have the floors on top like this, there's a very nice channel down here to put all your wires in and stuff. Super easy to access. The problem is, with the new curve parts, we can't really do that, because there's no way to bury them. So instead of running a little bit here, dropping down, and then coming back up, I decided to do the grid underneath, and we should be able to stretch them across. Right? It's a lot of damage numbers. I don't like it. It's a terrifying thing. But as you can see, we got the furnace there. And you can kind of see how the wires stretch from there to here. And it doesn't really show on the inside. So it's not too bad, I don't think. Coming from each direction. Now in here, it's only 3 wide. So it works out for everything in this part of the base. Over here, it's a little bit wider. But having these on the side here, all of our equipment, I think, is going to be towards the outer walls. So that might work. Might have to move some of the wires around. I mean, we'll see, man. Kind of play it by ear. Now, we've got 2 of the batteries here. Normally, what I like to have on the base is about 30 to 45 million on the power. Each one of these are 1 million. The big ones are 6 million, which we should be able to put the big ones down here. I think for this base, maybe 10 or 15 million should be fine. I mean, even if we have to use the little ones, just use that section over there for that. Again, we'll kind of see how that works out as we get to the power. The main goal is with the batteries is have enough power so that if you're out doing stuff overnight, right, your batteries don't drain down, you don't lose everything in your refrigerator, all your deterrents and stuff keep running, stuff like that. So as we progress on, we'll know how much power we actually need. All right, drop these off. Now for storage, hello? I'm thinking for storage, either right here or right here. And the main reason is Junior is fantastic, man, when he has a cart, to bring him up here, right? Drop him off, then easy access to unload him into our storage. I mean, even just right there works pretty well. I mean, it's the middle of the floor, but maybe just over here then. So I'll have some of the normal storage, and then some of the small ones on top. I like keeping them separate, man. Having them like this is very nice for, like, putting certain metals here, certain metals there, maybe separating some special ores that you need, things like that. So I kind of want to keep this. Now, currently all we have is the interior wood. There is some higher tier ones, and they're metal. I don't really like the looks. If we got a whole wall of storage, we might just keep these. We'll see. For right now, we'll set it up with these, because I don't have the metal for making the other ones. So, anyways, enough talking. Let's get started for the day. So we want the manufacturing terminal, right? What is it called? Manufacturer. Oh, 50% on the crafting speed. Interesting. So water and, oh, quite a bit of power too. So we need the solar today, if anything. 3,000 on that. Coziness as well. Does the normal ones have coziness? They do. Okay. Didn't know that was a thing. So we need titanium, electronics, 50 electronics, composites, steel, and steel screws. So for the composites, we need the material processor, right? Okay. That was for unlocking that machine. So titanium, we can make that now. Carbon fiber is already made in the furnace. And then just some aluminum. So let's do carbon fiber. Or not carbon fiber, the titanium. 3 of those. We got 91 on the electronics. We can do 47 more. Let's do the rest. Might as well. Get all that made up. Yeah, see, the storms, dude, are no joke, man. Wait, we good? It was here, and it left. I don't know, totally fine with that. So 60 of these. And then aluminum, which I have all over the place, man. Ran out of storage space. One of you. Super excited to get that thing up and going. So, what do we need for the composites now is a thing, right? Tier 4. Oh, we need iron ore. We need to run and grab some. I have some silica. I made a ton of the organic resin, and we have some gold. If anything, we have the extractor right by base. But I don't have any iron. So you guys were saying, too, about the bees? That they're only found in the desert caves. So we have a cave close by. Right over here. Actually, right here. And that's where I was raising up all the raptors. So let's head over there. I haven't actually looked inside the cave. Just right inside the doorway. I got a small little area set up. It's got a bed, some ceilings, some walls just for raising the raptors. And there should be some of the iron in there. Maybe we'll see if that one has some bees too. If so, great. If not, that's one to check off the list that doesn't have them. There's a few caves, I think, over here. And there's a ton over by here. It's Eden there. There's some here. And I think there's a few along the way as well. We'll see, man. We'll see. Oh, the boss is up too. Interesting. All right, so get this going before we go. I think for right now, we'll kind of just set it right here. And then for power, attach it right there. You see, the wire doesn't really show through the floor, so it's not too bad stretching it out like that. I like it, man. I like it. Wanted to check on this, too. So we need 18 of the composites. So we need to grab quite a bit of the iron for making those guys. So 18 there. And 30 there. Now, for the solar, it's kind of weird. They have a new one added in, too. So I don't like these. They're the old ones that stand up. I like the flat ones, but with the flat ones, you can now make them with a shaped ruby. So that replaces the need for the glass altogether. And the electronics on a normal one is 30. With the shaped ruby, it's 20. Not sure why that one's lower. Everything else is the same. Now, the thing with the shape ruby is we got a few of them. Somewhere. We have 60. That will smelt down in the glass machine to just 20. Right? I don't know where to get these again. We found them way over in here. Right? We had a mission that was right there. Found one note of it. I ran back in between videos and checked everywhere and couldn't find any more of them. So I'm not exactly sure if they're like super rare. If so, I don't want to waste it on solar panels. Right? So that's definitely a thing. Okay, anyways. We got all of our stuff, right? We got some foods, got a little bit of ammo. I think we're kind of set for a quick trip over to grab some stuff. Let's go on the Raptor, I think. Just for some speed and agility. So where we're going to, it's right here. Get rid of you. Wait, what? Why is there a wall there again? That's a cave. Did the update put the wall back? I see there's my wood walls. Interesting. Okay. So, so we're in the right spot. That's all my stuff. Now that we destroyed it, let's pick it back up. Or repair it and then pick it up. Okay. Well, that's kind of awkward, man. So yeah, what I have in here is a small little place for the raptors. And it's kind of weird. So the bed's up here. I had to build a small little ceiling for it because you can't place it down here. Since that it's too steep of an angle. So, put that there, put the bed on top, and the raptors, for some reason, would get underneath it and lay down. And it would still count as them laying on a bed. It's weird, man. It's weird. Let's get rid of all this stone. I need it, but I don't have the Tusker. Should have brought him. I hear you. Got you. There's another one. Wait. What is that? Who shot a flare? Was that the drone? Why is there so many drones? Oh, there's a tower! Did that spawn in after we got over here? Okay, look. He's alright. He'll be alright. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Dude, the flare thing's kind of cool. Kind of terrifying. So these things pop up all over the place, right? We found one over in the swamp. We're on a mission. Yep, you can have a bad time, Junior. Just saying, man. Just saying. Let's do this. Get our buffs going. Okay, look, man. This is hacking. Okay, I'm just saying that right now. What you gets. Just saying. It's what you get. Warning shot. It wasn't a miss, okay? You alright? Okay. Nothing there. A little bit of food for later. Not worried about that. We got plenty of the bandages. Turn the light off. We can't grab any of that stuff either. Oh, there's a book there. Okay. We lost all of our stuff for decorating because somebody accidentally destroyed the cabinet with all the stuff in it. See, there's solar here, but we can't grab it. Kind of sucks. Okay, is what it is. I'm not sure the point of these, right? You don't get too much loot from it. What I would like to see is more stuff for decorations like this that we can actually pick up for base. It's kind of like a cool reason to destroy these, you know? It can't do anything with them. Okay. Anyways. Back to the mission at hand. So we need some of the iron, and then check on the rest of our little shack in here, man. That was a drone part. I was going to check for some electronics. We definitely need a ton of them. I got them. You good? Sand fleas, dude. I hear bees! I hear cave worm too. That's why this wall's here. The juniors, when I had them in here, trying to get raised up, they kept going over here. And this guy kept trying to kill him. There we go. We got bees. Fantastic, dude. Okay. Oh, we got a queen too. Nice, man. Nice. Kind of a cool little cave. Oh, there's salt. Well, that works, man. There's a drone out there too. Let's kill him off. I don't want him to aggro on Junior. Peekaboo. Alright, so, anyways. Grab some stuff and we'll get out of here. So we got gold in our extractor. Let's go ahead and grab this too. Just for simplicity. Grab some of this. I'll come back and put an extractor in here for sure for the salt. That'll keep me from running around trying to find some for our foods and stuff. Which I do want to get the greenhouse up and going here pretty soon. A little bit of this. That might be fine. Let's grab a little bit more. Lithium! I hear you. Area is not clear. I'm over here, buddy. I should have brought the Tusker, dude. Oh, he's way over there. So those guys drop activated lithium, right? Not sure the difference of that and the normal stuff. That's my campfire. It was right there. Oh, the bees are back. Well, that's kind of nice, man. Things respawn super fast. Punch them. What you get? Nothing in there. Okay, that's kind of a ripoff. So with the lithium, we haven't seen this yet. So that's going to be in the desert then, huh? Interesting. I'll grab it for later, just saying. So 2 nodes of it. I hear the drone out there by Junior. Okay, let's go. I think we got enough stuff for right now. If anything, I'll come back and grab some more of the iron, but I think it's 1 per for the composites, right? Yep, 2 of them. Okay. I think we're good. I'm going to run directly back to base. We're not going to stop. See, there's some of the activated. 1 electronic. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take whatever we can get. But yeah, I'm going to run directly back to base. So I'll see you there. We'll get some of the composites making. Try to get a solar panel and try to get the new workbench. I'm super excited to see it, man. Want to see how big it is. I mean, or small, right? Alright, back to base where it's somewhat safe-ish. So much junk in our inventory, man. Oh, I forgot to leave the walls, too. Alright, so in here, let's drop off all this, all that. The bees we'll put up here, I guess, for right now. For safety reasons. And all that can go into storage. Lithium. Stuff we need for building today. And then, where's our junk at? Right here. Leave that as well. Alright, so. This. Composites. We want the one with the gold, not the platinum. Actually, we got plenty of platinum as well, if we need to. Got extractors for both. So silica and the resin. Little bits. Oh yeah, put that in there to finish smelting. Little bit, little bit. We'll do 4. 4 stacks. That'll make 84. That's a good start for the day. Okay, so for that, we're also going to need some glass. Again, if we can at least make one, we're kind of set for power for right now. I don't think we have any left over, right? 33. Let's do that. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, I believe, right? For smelting. It is, okay. Let that do its thing. That'll be enough for one. And then let's move around some storage. While that's crafting. Let's make one. Get some more nails going too. All these aren't with the alteration, right? That one is, that one is, that one is. Oh, they are. Okay, let's just do one then. This side or this side? I'm really leaning towards this side for the storage. Now, the thing is, trying to get this first one lined up properly at the right angle so that these two are perfectly in line next to it, right? Let's pull it out a little bit from the wall. And then let's make one more. Just for easy lining stuff up, right? Need some nails. Do 2 of these. We'll grab some of these. 2, 4. There's 50. Get that going. Nails. Again, there are some of the metal ones. I'm not sure if we'll do that. So, does it say how many they have? It doesn't. I don't want to make the metal ones to find out. I think the metal ones hold like 40 for each one. So for this, it's going to hang over a little bit, okay? I'm not sure the angle for lining it up this way. That might work. Grab all the wood stuff first. I don't want to have to move these around too much off camera because my storage in my backpack is not big enough to take everything at once. And it's a pain trying to move stuff around. Okay, that is pulled out far enough for these. So we can line this one up. I didn't want this one to be too far back. And with the wall being there, this one stick out like that, right? With the overlap. Small little gap. Needs to come forward some. As soon as we get this one down properly, the next one over there should be a lot easier. Okay, so probably right there. Perfect, dude. Perfect. That should work, man. One more here, one more there. So, one here. That'll be 2 on the side. 2 on the side. Let's do that. That'll be 6 altogether. 7. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. For the small ones on top, maybe not do the end one. Just do the ones right here. I have to see how it clips into this too, man. It might be kind of weird with the curve up there. I'm not sure. Okay, we're past the glass and we're now on to composites. Fantastic, man. Let's grab these. So much of the charcoal, man. I drop these off. Do the same thing over here. I kind of want to grab one of the cabinets for up top and see how it looks. I need to make one more anyways for moving stuff. It kind of sticks out far. That's what I'm talking about with the angle being kind of weird, right? There we go. Let's make a few more of the nails. 3 stacks. That should be enough for one of the hanging cabinets. And then I'll do the rest off camera. One of these. Glass, carbon fiber, and then quite a few of those. So that's done. What are we missing for more? Just some gold, okay. Did I not grab? I didn't. More to put in here. Oh, it's all this. I'm getting that and the carbon fiber mixed up. Alright, so one of you, please flip in properly. Oh, it does. All the way around. So that's actually on the beam. Do not pick up the beams. Holy crap, dude. Ooh, that's going to be a problem. See the angle snap? It doesn't line up with this. Oh, no. It's going to be offset. That's not going to... that's not going to work. So what we might do is only do these. Starting right here on these. 2 here and probably 2 over here. So just 4 of the hanging ones. We don't need the hanging ones over here for anything, but it's nice to have the extra storage, right? That's kind of lined up. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. Because over on this one, it's going to be a bigger gap too, right? I don't know. I don't like that. At all. What we'll do for the moment, though, is hold on to it. Right there. Alright, so last one here. A little bit of a gap. There we go. It's our storage wall. It's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. I don't like the raise up, but it kind of works out having the center 3 like that. Drop those in there. So nice, man. Have it finally cleared out. So, we need composites. That should be everything that we need for the terminal, right? Titanium. Oh, we need 10 of those. And screws. So, we got that. Let's make a stack of this. And then titanium. We need 10. 3. Okay. It's expensive. It's 3 to 1 on these, right? It is 3 bars for 1 sheet. Super expensive. So we need 7. That should craft, right? Take away some of these, just in case. There wasn't room. Sort that. Okay, so. Drop you off. Sort. Drop you off. Sort. Grab these. That might be enough for the solar as well. That takes forever, man. What are we missing? That should be everything. We might be shy on the electronics. I think by 1. Is it by 1? It is. We need 80. we got 79. What are we missing for the electronics? Nothing. We can make 1. 1 exactly. Okay. I mean, that kind of works out, man. Almost done. Couple seconds. Excited, dude. I'm excited. Alright, so. One of you. And 1 solar panel. Our goal for the day. Holy crap, that's going to take forever. It's fine. So, while we're doing that, we need to sleep here in a minute. Holy crap, dude. The day's gone already. So yeah, either one or two of these will be glass walls. Do we have some glass? I think we do still, right? We got two. Let's try the two, and if we need to, we'll change it out with some... Or not change it out, but we'll make some more, right? Let's do this. Change this out. We will turn that on, wash our hands, fill up the water tank, change out our oxygen, have a little midnight snack, sleep real quick. We need some wood. Luckily, we have some. Having problems with the stairs. It happens, dude. It happens. Okay, so, anyways. Nap time. It's done. So there's that. Did we make the solar? Oh, we did. Okay. It blended in with the glass. So how big are you? Oh, it's tiny. So it seems like in this game, most of the workstations are almost the same footprint. The next tier up on each one is barely bigger than the other one, which kind of works out, but they're still not ginormous, you know? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will fit on one floor tile. Leave a little bit of space, you know? There we go. Looks fantastic. Hopefully the arms move when you're building stuff. If so, it'd be so nice. Maybe that'll turn on too. Maybe some lights. Okay, so what we should be able to do before another storm hits is some glass. It's gonna bug me. Glass, solid. Glass, solid. What we could... No, that's... Well, we could do the glass over here. Let's do this for sanity reasons, okay? Leave those solid. And do the glass here. There we go. My brain likes that a lot better. Plus, then you got room, too, for some of the cabinets here. The hanging ones, or the solid ones. I want at least a small one for a dump bin. Sometimes, you know, it gets all crowded up and stuff, clogged up, and you want to just dump it into something to free up some space. So, we need the water tool, the power tool. Hook up some power. Again, this feature, where you can connect it and run super far away out of range and come back and it's still connected, it's like one of the best things, man. It's one of the things in life, in games, you know, that takes away the stuff being tedious, you know? There we go. Fantastic, man. So, let's make something to see if anything happens. I don't want to take all at the moment. Let's drop off... Wait, we need this. Junior's food. I know. Overweight, not enough stuff. Should have waited to make the solar panels until this was ready, you know? Yep, look at me, man. I put that on the floor instead of on the workstation. I get tired of picking it up all the time. So what we can do... What can we make that we need? Thermos. Okay, we need one of those. So... Oh, it does! That doesn't light up. Wait, it's off. Oh, it's done. I want to make something, man. Let's do some of these. Oh, it does! Wait, it happens so fast, man. Slow down, Junior. So that turns on, tells you what it is. These move around, and the lights come on. I like it, dude. I like it. I wish that the lights could stay on all the time. That and this. It's kind of neat. Got a thermos. We kind of need one. Alright, so. This over here. I need to destroy so much of this stuff to clean it up. I mean, I'll do that once we're done building, probably. Alright, so the last thing for the day is some solar. Let's try to figure this out, man. So the goal is, to hide all the wires. But I think if on the outside, we walk it down this, we can hit to where the pillar is and go straight down and hide the wires some. We're going to need scaffolding, I think. That's one. That is a window. It's not the door. I don't know if that'll work. Almost. Almost. We're gonna jump. Okay, we need one more. I know it's not safe. It's fine, though. We're up here. That's all that matters. We're up here. So, what we'll do... I think they're square, right? They are not. So for these to fit properly... let's try to do it... right there. It's close enough. Then you hook this. We are going right down there. So let's... what happened to these? We took them off. We need to take this one off too. We can't have this because it shows through on the inside. That's right. We'll drag you to... right there, right? I think we need to go like right here. And I should go straight down into this. It doesn't matter if it's on the floor, right? Down there. Just connect it in. Alright, double check inside. That needs to have a beam there anyways. Oh, we got one too, right? Perfect. So the only way to not get a show here is to put one on each one of the creases. One there, one there, one there, and then it'll kind of fall to the outside. I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Won't really see it. And it's only the one. Because this side, I'm going to drag across as well to connect to that. Maybe off camera, I'll try a little bit better when I hook these up. To at least work out this part some. Maybe put one more of the connectors. But that kind of worked there. So, do we have stuff to make the... what's it called? The screen? Rain. I can't remember the name of the screen. Ah, flow meter. That's what it is. Copper wire and electronics. Copper wire. Oh, fantastic, man. We got all the stuff for that. What are these? Okay, there we go. It's enough runtime to properly see it, you know? I like how it shows it over here. I kind of figured that that screen wouldn't be active for anything. Right? Or have like a static image. But having the actual thing you're making... very nice, man. Very, very nice. Again, with this game, all the machines and stuff, the animations, the devs have done very, very well on. Oh, there's liquid down there, too. Interesting. It's little stuff, dude. It's little stuff. So, let's close the door. I don't know where to put everything else. What I might do off camera is actually set out the workstations, and then beginning of the next one, I'll kind of show you what's where, you know? Might be the best bet. This thing, I need to make a second one. One will be over here for food. I'm kind of curious, too. Let's do some science. That is empty. Oh, yeah, let's do this, too. No door. Before we do that, let's unhook these. And it should all run off of that. That's 6,000 for the solar. That uses 300, or 3,000. And then, how much are you? Let's do this. I think it's 2,500. It is. So we could run this and that at the same time without any problems. I think we need 2 of these. Of course. Dude, I've gone through so much of the epoxy. I know there's the axe that makes the wood that you can use. I don't like it, man. I don't like it at all. There we go. Last thing for the day, and we're done. But yeah, I might go ahead and set up some of the items that we use all the time. Mainly, this I use quite often. That we're going to need. We need to make the alteration station. And then probably a table or something for this. That's right, it has to go on the floor, right? That might go right over here on the floor. Possibly. I like the anvil just for looks. Probably put it over here by the door like usual. And let's just move that now. Yes, I was going to test out with putting a material machine up there, but I don't think it can go on a surface. I think it has to be on the floor. I like this thing, man. It's nice, it's small, very good storage. Useful, right? Because you need to make your nails and stuff. Easy way to do it. Then let's remove this. But I want one for the kitchen and then one for... Yeah, it wouldn't go up here anyway. It's too high. When we move this, we're making the upgraded one. We'll make a kitchen one to put over here. That's mainly for all of our stuff that we'll be crafting for our foods. Makes life a little bit easier, you know? Let's drop you off. I think right here might work. Now, I was thinking about putting in some windows here, too. To see through. Let's do that real quick before we go. There's a lot of stuff I want to do before we go. Leave that in there. We got the one extra pillar. There was somewhere. I think it's right here. Yep. Needs a pillar. One can't go there. We need half pillars, man. We'll be able to set up right there, you know? Make life easier. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, this. It's not going to work like I thought. I wanted to put the 2 half ones in here. For the windows, these. What we could do... It's an odd number. We can't do the wide walkway. If we do this, we could do some glass there to look through. I mean, at the same time, we could just make this open as well. What do we need? The part that I'm looking for is going to be these. This might look weird, but it might look kind of cool at the same time. If we do this. Nope. This. Do the same thing over here. This one? Other one. I kind of like that. To me, that looks a lot better than just having the doors, or the door and the walls, right? Only thing that sucks is we can't do the curtain here. Isn't a big deal. I wanted to see too, before we go. I know, man. It's always before we go. I like doing stuff on camera, though, because a lot of people follow along. I wanted to see if this can actually go here without poking out too bad. If so, to me, that looks a lot better. It's a lot more open. Ooh, do I like that, though? Maybe not. Sticks out a tiny bit, not really worried it's on the backside. To me, that seems weird. Right? There should be a beam on the end. Let's put it back like it was. At least the other way, too. It gives me a chance to store my exotics up here. Absolutely not. Look, man. Okay? I need to learn in this game which way is which on the picture. Right? So that should be the proper way, right? It is, okay. So the picture goes by if it's facing out. So what you see on the picture is what's facing you. Okay, I need to try to remember that. What you see on the picture is what is facing you. Should make life easier. Doesn't mean it will. I'm just saying that it should. There we go. Dude, well, not too bad of a day, man. A little bit of progress, not too much, but there's a lot to get done, right? We found the bees, which is fantastic. You guys left me comments about that, so they are in the desert. We've got the new Tier 5 thing made, kind of like our first step into Tier 5. There is so much more to do, and I'm kind of curious how big the other workbenches are. Again, don't spoil it for me. We'll figure it out here soon, but I'll try to do a little bit of work in between videos on getting things sorted out in here, and then maybe start on the garden in the next video. Might not get crops in there, or too many, but having it set up is the main thing, and then we can start working on the living area. And then we're kind of done. We can start making foods, doing our cooking, work some more on the missions, and kind of go from there. However, we are going to leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.